Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is a video on the spring FabFitFun add-ons. So many of you guys know I'm a FabFitFun partner, so I basically unbox every single box that comes out. It's a seasonal box and it's $49.99 per box. And if you haven't signed up before, you can use my code, which is Kiki, for $10 off to make it $39.99. The boxes are always worth over $200, and sometimes they push towards $300 worth of stuff. So, but there are more deals and more benefits for members. Add-ons are, as the name suggests, add-ons that members can add to their box, and it will ship with their box. So the things that you can add on are super discounted items, which I'm gonna go through in this video. I like FabFitFun for a few reasons. I'll talk about them as the video goes on, but I wanted to say you can customize your box, which is one of the biggest benefits of FabFitFun. So a lot of those subscription boxes do not let you customize, and sometimes you get stuff that you don't want. With FabFitFun, you can customize a large majority of it, and it really becomes kind of your own thing, and you just end up getting a really good deal of a lot of stuff that you really wanted. So this is just another way to customize it. So I'm just gonna go through a couple of the things here. There are gonna be even more stuff that you can check out beyond what I even have here. So yeah, I'm just gonna go through it. These are really chill, fun videos to make, and there's just a lot of good stuff that I want to talk about, interesting products, and you can kind of get my review on some of it because I have been using them in the meantime. So anyway, let's just get into it because I've been talking a lot. And I've already tried to film this 2 times already, but my camera keeps dying. So, and something happened in my memory card, I don't know what's going on. But, okay. First things first, I just wanted to show you like probably what everybody's gonna want to go for first, and it is these rose gold marble, sorry, I'm trying to show you, marble brushes. They're extremely soft, as most synthetic brushes are, which is good because they're not natural hair, meaning that they're cruelty-free. So there's just no reason to use natural hair brushes. Another thing about FabFitFun, as I'm on the topic of cruelty-free, is most everything, 99% of everything in the box is cruelty-free. A lot of the stuff's even vegan, so they push it a little bit further, and that's just a really good benefit because not a lot of things cater to people who are cruelty-free, especially not a subscription box. That's very rare. So anyway, these are just gorgeous brushes, but they're really different kind of unique brushes. And like I'm talking about like this one, this is like a tulip brush. Most of the time you'll see these and they're like not as dense as this one, but this one can really push product into your skin, and like especially powder under your eye, and really give you that airbrushed look. I don't actually own a brush like this, and I have a million brushes, so. Then they have a bunch of other ones. They have 3 eye brushes, which are really great, especially if you do like cut creases. So this is like an eyeliner brush, of course, but then this one you can use as for concealer or for cut creases. This is a really small detail crease brush, which is again really good if you want to do like small detail work or if you have small eyes. And then they just have 2 really cool brushes that, like, this one is really interesting, and it's just good for like contour, stuff like that, like cream contour, foundation if you want to, or blush, whatever. So a lot of versatile brushes in here, and if you just want to put these on display, you can do that too. So this is one of the items that you can add on, and then it also comes with this bag. It's not over yet. It also comes with this marble bag with a rose gold zipper, and then on the inside it's this really pretty yellow and lime green inside. I just think that this is like so nice. You can never have too many makeup bags, but this one just in particular, it's better when they're cute, you know? So that is the first thing you can add on. I would go for that very quickly because I feel like I have a premonition that that's probably gonna go pretty quick, you know? So anyway, let's move on to these. This is the Do Professional Cool Blonde Conditioner and Shampoo. So obviously, I can speak from experience. I know how to get my hair really, really light. I get a lot of questions about how I get my hair so light, and like how I get it icy, but still blonde. So what I always use, and I would say, I would give this advice to anybody who is wanting to kind of get to this color, you need a toning shampoo at least. So when you look for cool, like purple shampoos, you want it to be this color. It's super, super dark. If it's not that dark, it's just not gonna work. So this would be a really good option if you wanted to pick that up. Again, it's gonna be discounted, but this is a really good brand. It's a professional brand. It's sulfate free, so it's not gonna strip your hair of your color, which would be counterintuitive. But yeah, basically, if you have hard water that causes your hair to be yellow or brassy, or your stylist just like didn't get it to be as like light or icy as this, and you went blonde, you can always tone it yourself with this. I always use like these types of products probably 2 weeks before I go to get my hair redone, because at that point it's kind of faded a little bit, it's a little bit yellow. So I always use these kind of products, and these are just really good products. So the conditioner is a little bit lighter in color, as you can see. So this is just to help kind of add a little bit moisture from the process that it takes. Usually your hair is going to be a little bit dried out if you do go as blonde as I am. So it's just important to have like that moisturizing step that also kind of helps neutralize the yellow tones and brassiness. So that is something you can pick up if you want to. Next thing, speaking of hair, I'll just keep going on the hair thing, but this is the R&Co Crown Scalp Scrub. So I love the packaging. This is actually, I'm not sure if this is a new brand, but to me, it's a brand that's recently piqued my interest, because I think I've told you guys before that when I get my hair done, I get it done at Mario Tricoci. They make you blow dry your own hair. Otherwise, you have to pay $35 to get it done by a stylist for them to blow dry your hair. So they have like a blow dry bar in the back for you to do it yourself. I mean, it's hard to get around that concept, but in the back, they have a bunch of products for you to use while you're doing it yourself. And they had a bunch. They had probably every single product from this line, except for the scalp scrub, of course, because you use this in the shower. But I used something, it was like a shine cream or something, and it smelled so good. And the packaging is just so like intriguing on these products. So I'm really excited to use this, and I guess it's good for purifying, detoxing, cleansing, and rebalancing your scalp. So definitely try this if you have like maybe an itchy scalp or maybe dandruff, something like that. I think it's just kind of a weird, like, not weird, but luxury step. I don't know, I'm very intrigued by it. And it's also cruelty-free, sulfate-free, and vegan, which is huge because vegan is hard to find these days, let's just say that. So anyway, next thing, this is one of my favorite things that came that is an add-on, and I would definitely look into this. And I know it's not going to pique anybody's interest, but to me, now that I've tried it, I really like it. So this is the Grown Alchemist. This is a botanical beauty brand. So kind of looks like a Kiehl's product or something. And I think that they're really similar, except this is just probably better pricing and just not as well known. But it's a gentle cleanser, and the smell is really what gets me. And it's not like artificial. It's not like an artificial smell, because I don't think they have artificial stuff in their products. But by the way, this is vegan and cruelty-free also, but and organic. Wow. So anyway, yeah, it's good for sensitive skin, but it's like that happy smell. Like I smell it a lot, and like, remember, you know, the Origins ginseng products, if you smelled those, or like the citrusy products, or like the Clean and Clear like energizing morning burst. It smells kind of like that, and I love it because it just makes me happy, ready for the day. And I love that kind of smell. I really do. So yeah, if you want to add this on, this is a great thing to add on. It's a gentle facial cleanser. It'll probably be at a really good price. So definitely something to try out, especially if you're into like the, you know, natural skincare stuff. So anyway, speaking of more skincare, you can add on, this is the Khaleesi, I think that's the name, Pure Brew Micellar Cleansing Water. So it looks like that. Micellar waters are basically good for like rinse-free, soap-free cleansing. So it's really easy, especially on the go. If you travel a lot, or if you do like makeup wipes, I always suggest that you use a micellar water. Or if you just want to kind of unclog your pores during the day and like really quickly clean your face of any like gross stuff or like pollution or anything that's just, you know, in the air. I really like micellar waters. You'd be amazed at how much like just cleansing and makeup wipes leave behind. So I use this as kind of a final step to get all of that stuff, and it just draws out any leftover makeup and just gross crap that's in your skin. So if you want to try it out, this is 6.8 fluid ounces, which is a lot of product. So definitely look into that if you want to. There's 2 more skincare products that I just wanted to show you guys, and at least that I have. There's probably gonna be more, but this is the Kate Somerville Exfoliate. So if you know about this, you know that it's very expensive. It's like $75, and you get a full size one, and it's gonna be majorly discounted. I'm not sure what the price is gonna be yet, but when I used to work at Sephora, this was all the rage. It was always sold out. We all took samples home of it. It's really, really good. It's a really good exfoliator. If you want to try like a super like high-end exfoliator, then this is a really good way to try one. I think it's like a cult favorite for a reason. It's really, really good. So anyway, if you want to try that out, you can try out the Kate Somerville. Like I said, that's just a really good like high-end skincare brand, and they make a lot of other good products too, especially for acne. Super good. So then we have the Tula Probiotic Skincare. This is a kefir ultimate recovery mask. So I tried this the other day, and it's very moisturizing, and it didn't bother my skin at all. It didn't give me like any gross reaction. I think it is good for sensitive skin. Basically, it's just good for hydration and nourishment. I'm not sure. I need to educate myself a little bit better on like probiotics and stuff like that, but I do know kefir is a major probiotic, so I'm gonna have to look more into this. But if you do know personally about probiotics and kefir and all that stuff, let me know down in the comments, because I would be very interested. But I have a feeling that this is kind of expensive if you were to buy it just like by itself, and not without like the FabFitFun, you know, access to it. So yeah, I'm interested to try that one out more, and I'll kind of let you know if I end up really liking it. But another thing that you can get, and I think this is something that a lot of people would probably like, is the Milk Makeup. This is the holographic stick. And I like this because it's a good way to try out Milk Makeup if you haven't. But it's actually surprisingly and ironically very, what's the word? Natural. So I just put it on this hand, and you can kind of tell, see, like it doesn't really, like it's not as crazy as you would think a holographic stick would be, but it does kind of, because it's got this beige undertone or like skin tone look, it gives you a really natural look. It's not really that crazy, to be honest with you. So I actually kind of like that, but it does have like kind of an orangey duochromatic kind of undertone. I would actually put this underneath your foundation, and it would probably give life to like really matte foundations, or you know, just give you a little bit extra sheen in a natural way. So if you want to try that, that's the Milk Makeup holographic stick in the shade Mars. There are other holographic sticks that are like really crazy from them, so that's probably the most neutral one. Okay, so a couple more things. So another thing that you can get is this little, this is a daily scrubber sponge that you can put in your shower. So it actually comes with this thing where you can like hang it in your shower like that. But this is interesting because when this tag right here, the lettering starts to fade on it, that's when you know to toss it and get a new one. And I just think that's kind of cool because you just don't see that a whole lot. But these are good to just have in your shower if you want to exfoliate every day. I mean, it's not too abrasive, which I like. It truly is a daily scrubber. So but it is probably good if you want to do, if you do self-tan, or if you need to exfoliate, whatever, keep your skin really soft. This would be a really good thing. So they have FabFitFun always has really good bath products for whatever reason, and it's always the thing that like we're like, ew, you know, I don't really want that. But their bath products are just, they've become some of my favorite things ever. My favorite soap that I've ever found in there like came from FabFitFun. A lot of my favorite like scrubbers have come from FabFitFun. So if you want to try something like this, you can try that out. Then we have a makeup drop sponge. So it is actually a 2-in-1. So this is right here is a silicone little pad, and then this part obviously is like the sponge part. If you don't want something to absorb into the sponge and you lose a lot of product that way, you can actually put it, like pump your foundation directly onto the silicone part, and then you can kind of put it all over your face, and then it doesn't absorb so much into the sponge, and then you can finally go in and use it that way. Otherwise, you can also like drag it and bring like contour on and make it a little bit more even, and then again you can go in and blend it like that. It's just kind of an interesting little sponge if you want to try it out. If you haven't tried out any silicone sponges or anything like that before, it's a good way to try it. Again, this is from the brand Makeup Drop, and just an interesting little tool right there. So anyway, finally we have the Revitalash. This is the Defining Liner Eyeliner in the shade Deep Java. So it's kind of like a dark brown shade. It's just interesting from the brand Revitalash because a lot of their products promote like lash growth. So I don't know if this does. I mean, it does kind of look, if you can see, like medicinal. I don't know, in a way, because it's just got like that really chic packaging. But yeah, this is just a really creamy dark brown eyeliner, and it's like super creamy. So it'd be good for like if you ever go up in there in the tight line up here, it's a good thing for that. Or if you do liner, I always like dark brown liners. I prefer them over like dark black for stuff like that. So if you want to try that eyeliner out, I don't know if it promotes like lash growth, but if it does, that'd be really kind of cool and a good idea. And on the other side too, it comes with a smudger, so you can have that like kind of smudged, effortless look, if you know what I'm saying. So but yeah, that is everything that I personally have that for the add-ons for the spring box. But like I said, the spring box is going to be really good, so I would definitely look into it if you haven't already. And again, you can use my code, which is Kiki, for $10 off. Thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe if you want to see more FabFitFun unboxings, because I really like to do them and they're really fun, and just to see what everybody got or what they chose is just kind of a fun process. So, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.